So, random people, I have been trying for so long to find something to do for Candy Kingdom other than, unboxings and crap. So if you guys have any flippin' bright ideas, put them in the comments below. I really need ideas. Or else that's gonna die like all the rest of my freaking other channels. Anyways, I just wanted to tell you guys how freaking long I have been preparing for this. Because all my ideas for my next video either didn't work or like we didn't have the correct resources. But now we have, I gotta pick it up. We now have controllers. Find a freaking Lee. So I could play other types of games. Water spilled on this too. Great. Please don't be broken. Please don't be broken. Anyway, oh my god. Anyway, I just want you to know that some people have been freaking cursing on my channel. Like this guy. He freaking, oh my god. He still has me as a friend, even though I blocked him. Anyways, he went on to my channel comments saying that he was sorry for all those messages he sent me. He cursed a lot in the messages. Yes, good. This is my channel. YouTube has changed. Jeez. Where's my channel? I need to know. Hold on. Nope. I have to search up my own channel. Please skip this part. Brother always leaves it on. Princess. This channel doesn't have any content, my butt. There. But on one of these videos, he was just talking about, I think it was this one. Shut up, me. Oh my god. Oh my god. My reply to you, he said I don't reply to crap, but he used the actual word. He used the S word. He said, wow, you don't reply to crap. Well, you know how I'm gonna reply? Deleting all of your flippin' comments. Because I want you out of my life. I mean, I'm not saying spam Veronica Reynolds with hate. But he's just been spamming me. Hang on. I accidentally put a comma. Nah. sorry. I am so sorry, whoever doesn't like me acting this way. But if you don't want me acting this way, get him away from me. God dang, he added more comments. But time to get to the actual video. I'm done with my rant. This game is freaking amazing. So I'm just gonna play one round. I think this was updated. It was! Dog. Ha! My little brothers also played through this. There's no files. Resume my butt. No. Hang on. It's a monster. Let's do it! So I've been preparing this for so long, trying to think of ideas, and I thought, nobody knows what this game is, hopefully. You could tell. Help me begin your story. How does it go again? Yes, this was updated. Wow. Ah, great. That's right. Long ago, nestled in the heart of the forest was the monster village of... I almost said amen. Omen. You are born from the slime that holds the memory of monsters known for. This is a choice game. This is a choice game. Oh. This is a choice game. Ugh, great. Brain cannot frickin'. You're not awake yet, but soon your first eye will open. Your simple dreams, what even, will give way to life itself. You dream of... I'm just gonna close my eyes and pick one because... Haha, okay. I got kindness. Your body is turning and twisting, growing solid in the middle of a great vat of green slime. It's time to be born. Well, be born. That's a choice. You awaken in the thawing season. Spring? When the ground is soft and wet. Onward. Let's go. Your eyes open. Your morsel just... I like how it says morsel. Morsel is like crumbs of food. You're a morsel. Just barely born. You float in the spawning vat. Dozens of other morsels are exploring, flailing, and stealing food from each other. I'm gonna try to swim. Another morsel swims toward you. It opens its mouth to show a set of small, sharp teeth. Why does it bite me? Stop. You pause, unable to believe that another morsel is trying to eat you. After a moment, you snap out of it and start to move again. I'ma resist it. Bravery 9. You push the hungry morsel away with your little arms, but it circles around and tries to bite you again. Your legs grow stronger as you kick and shove. You will not be food. Yeah! You climb on top of the other morsel and force it to the bottom of the spawning vat. It starts to break up into pieces as it struggles. That wasn't a good idea, me. Great. Let it go. You release the morsel violent no longer. It will have to grow a new mouth to replace the one it lost. Such is the fate of those who oppose you. Ha ha. Ha ha. Splash, flutter, splish, squeak. I read that in such a monotone voice. Another morsel is too weak to swim properly. It's sinking toward the bottom of the spawning vat. That's terrible! You feel a deep sense of injustice at the smaller morsel's impending demise. If only you could do something about it. Well, do it! You swim to the morsel, determined to act. Push it! As you push up, the morsel's dead weight, is he dead? Forces you down. Your legs come to rest against the bottom of the spawning vat, where they begin to squish. I'm melting, aren't I? Keep pushing! Your feet are breaking up among the solid clumps on the floor of the vat. Don't give up! I got another 9 bravery. Your legs are gone now, but you stretch your arms and body, changing your slimy shape to hold the other morsel up to the surface of the slime. Morsel out of danger? Yes. Don't grieve. Your body dissolves as you push one last time. The other morsel breaks apart. No, wait, what? Did I die? What? I combined with the other one. Oh my god, I thought I died in, like... I thought I died in the Be Born stage. Just because I decided to push somebody up. You've grown too big for the spawning vat. Great. Maybe because I freaking mushed into another morsel. You must move on to the next stage of life and become a monsterling. Where have I heard that before? Don't grow. You know what? Got any advice? You're going to get into some trouble, which is great. Exercise your bravery, cleverness, ferocity, kindness, and honesty. I'm sorry, my lips were chapped. What kind of monster would you be? Indubitably. Go. Adventure. Oh, crap. That looks like soda. I want some soda. Big old Hamrag comes to the cave with a box full of metal cans. It is soda. What's this? He says, it's drink or douse day. These cans are full of what the humans candy call soda pop. I don't call it soda pop, never mind. Monsterlings drink soda pop? Yeah? Bubbly liquid sugar? You bet. But they also like to see who can chug the most or endure the most exploding metal cans at once. Drink. You drink a can of soda pop. Refreshing. Ooh. You drink another can. Woo, those bubbles are building up in your belly. This is not a problem. I can chug like 5. The third can of soda pop is tricky to chug, but chug you do. This one isn't sweet, but it's still full of bubbles. And so are you. What's the worst that could happen? Oh my god. I just got 2 things. Little bubbles are exploding inside of you. Gas is leaking from your hide with little squeaks. I think he's farting to death. And your belly is swelling. You don't have room for more. No. I'm done. Well, great. At least my cleverness went up. I'm not dying today. Let's see. Hamrag, an older monster. Wasn't he the one that brought in the soda pop? Brings a sack full of squirming rats into the cave. As he heads for the spawning vat, he trips and all the rats spill out onto the floor. Help him catch them! Kindness, yes! You race this way and that, catching rats and tossing them into Hamrag's bag. He pats you on the back. Accept the old monster's praise. Respect. I got respect. Hamrag says, nicely done. You could have just eaten them, but you saved them for everyone. You might be worth raising after all. Hamrag gives you an extra rat. Aww. I was hungry, that's why I clicked on the meat. What? Wait. Moopsie Moral is What? I have no idea. Ooh. How about this thing? Hamrag. Stop mentioning Hamrag. Hamrag, an adult monster, sleeps in a big pile of monsterlings. Are they his blanket or his pillow? I'm sure they cry themselves to sleep every night. Everyone is comfortable. Comfy? Lots jiggling, sticks licking in all four of Hamrag's nostrils. Hamrag's eyes shoot open as he starts to choke. Blotches you with a threatening scowl? No! Help him! What? You jump on Hamrag's head and knock some of the licking loose. He squeals and gasps, then remembers that he can breathe through his mouth. Crisis averted! Hamrag glowers down past his jowl, scowling as though you hadn't saved him. He roars and demands who plugged up his nose. I think he's my friend. Hamrag seems to smell your lie. The monster traps you under a heavy rock and sits on it for a while as a punishment. Oh god. Lots approaches you afterward and offers a quiet thank you for protecting him. I'm making friends. I already have respect. Shouldn't I have lost respect? Oh, no wonder it was that face. What is that? A tiny cat scampers into the cave, followed by a worried Moopsie Moral. Okay, that's who he was talking about. The cat leaps and climbs, coming to rest on a high ledge. Ledge, edge, same difference. I'm gonna watch it. The little cat sits on its high ledge, licking one paw and staring down at Moopsie Moral. Moopsie stares back up at the cat. Who is that? Who is he? Who is she? Moopsie makes something called the Omen Harbinger for the few monsters who can read. She's one of the older elders. Her head looks like a mushroom. Or a brain? Okay. Are you writing a story about the cat? She might be. She doesn't look hungry. Regardless, the little cat seems upset that it wasn't consulted in the matter. I care about cats. Here you go. You stand at the bottom of the cave holding up pawfuls of fungus and autotrophic hybrids. The cat ignores you. Try some other kind of food. You dig out a dead rabbit you were saving for later. It's still quite fresh, and the cat comes running to take a bite. Jack cat or something. Yay! You stand before Moopsie Moral, holding the little cat. She says, "Oh, thank you." Eat the cat? No, here. Keep it alive. Well done, little one. I'm going to put a note about this in the next issue. I'll be famous. Although I already am, kind of. You're halfway towards becoming an adolescent. Firm up your personality as much as you can. Okay. 4 days left? Might as well go for the wolf. Suddenly, that's not a wolf. Suddenly, a fox runs into the cave. It yips, looks over its shoulder, and runs behind a big rock. Oh, wow. Oh, there is wolves! Make some noise! Stupid wolves. The fox crouches on the cave floor, clearly terrified. Hello! The fox doesn't seem to be a talking fox, just a fox. Aww. Here, I'll leave you alone. I have a gold thing. The fox runs from place to place within the cave, keeping out of reach any monsterling who shows an interest. Look at that bushy little tail. Look at that cute little nose. Eventually, when it's sure the coast is clear, the fox leaves the cave. You swear it winks at you as it goes. Maybe it was secretly a talking fox. Who knows? How about another fox? A roly-poly fox stumbles into the brood cave, leans against a rock and coughs. It looks vaguely at you and the other monsterlings, showing no fear. Wait and see. Oh my god. No! While you stand idly by, Nash Nash, sounds mean, pounces on the fox, tears off his head, and eats it? I wanted to be a kind person. I should have talked to that one. But now it's dead. No. Blotz and Gobclaws move in for a few bites, which Nash Nash graciously shares with them. No. They finish the fox off and throw its tail into the lishing pile. Okay. These monsterlings. Ew. No, I don't want to open the game bar. My controller started freaking out. What's that noise from this spawning vat? Great, there's something happening. You rush over. No! You rush over. A big snake is eating helpless morsels. They moan and cry, but it doesn't stop. Bring it on, snake! You puff yourself up and approach the snake. It glances at you, then swallows another morsel whole. Get away! You get its claws around the snake's body, just behind its head. It coils around you, but you roll away from the vat and out of the cave. The snake crawls away as you laugh and shout. Okay, maybe. Oh no. I want to play some drums. You follow a thudding noise and find Sickle and Lapper hitting animal skulls with sticks. Nash Nash stands to one side, judging their performance. I'll be a judge, sure. Nash Nash welcomes your assistance. She leans close and whispers, "You kick Sickle and I'll kick Lapper." Why? I just like kicking. Judge the contest more fairly. Fine, you judge. Okay, I'll judge. More enthusiasm or better rhythm? I'm closing my eyes again. Everyone cheers except Lapper, who keeps tapping his sticks against the wolf skull between his knees, long after the rest of you have departed. Okay. Oh my! You wake up and find that you're no longer a little monsterling. You're growing up. Wow! Yeah! Elder Marnus calls the oldest monsterlings together in a group. Hello. My Nana came in. Elder Marnus calls the oldest monsterlings to gather in a group. You're one of the oldest ones now, so you should join them. She looks grave. I'ma go with her. Marnus shuffles down the long tunnel, turning this way and that among dozens of forking passages. Keep going. Marnus stops in a warm, humid chamber with a pit in the floor. She points to the pit, which seethes with thick mist. I don't think I want to go in there. No, don't make... Oh, crud! Marnis pushes you in with a sweep of her tail? Ah! It all seems so reckless. You fall and fall some more. And fall, and you're falling, and other monsterlings are falling? Yes, some of them are crying, and you can't see through the mist. Or is it fog? Maybe clouds? Moans and groans and whispering screams. Where is this? You land on smooth, flat stone, despite the swirling vapor on the floor as dry as a bone. You hear other monsterlings breathing nearby. Some of them are still above you, still falling. I'll save you! You don't see who you hoped. Whoever it is rolls away into the thick fog without a word. I don't need thanks. You rejoin some of the monsterlings at the edge of the mist. There are more passages out of here than you could count. Some monsterlings begin to panic, while others look determined. Maybe someone should lead. The other monsterlings continue to mill around in the misty cavern. I'm gonna follow someone who seems confident. One of the biggest monsterlings starts to walk with a determined stride. You and the others follow, soon coming to a round cave full of even thicker mists. You lose sight of everyone. Again. The chamber swirls with mist, smoke, fog, vapor. Except it's not any of those things. It's ghosts. Hundreds of them, large and small. They're everywhere. Spoopy. One by one, the pale ghosts begin to turn their attention to you. Their eyes glow different colors. Ugh. The ghosts speak in many voices, all hollow and distant, all in unison. They ask you, do you fear? Yes? Yes, I do. Your answer echoes back at you, louder and louder. You crouch down, trying to hide from the noise, and fall unconscious. Yeah, I could use a nap. End of Monsterling Hole. Hood. I got 5 respect. No more. You wake up inside a well-appointed hovel. This is your home now. Oh, so it is. What should I be doing? The more brave, clever, ferocious, kind, and honest you are, the more monsters will grow to respect you. No wonder. Gain enough respect, and you might someday affect important world events. Okay. Start living! Oh, God! Oh my God! You guys, whoever cringed at this exact moment, comment down below. Just do it. Enter the big bad world. Oh, so I'm on a rock? Penny for your toes, 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 toes. Toes. Okay. Adventure in town? I have 8 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 2 I'm gonna have to leave. I'm gonna go to the outside world. It's such a nice day today. Perfect weather to wander outside of town. Although you're not really supposed to leave Omen until you're older. Whatever. Is that 100% bravery? Because I have 2 gold thingies. What glorious weather. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, squirrels are squirreling things away in their squirrel homes. Keep walking, why not? You really don't see why young monsters are supposed to stay in town. What's going to hurt you out here? A squirrel? A tree? Keep walking. Hey, what was that? You think I see a bear, or is it a human? Oh, it was just a twig. You soon forget the sound of the snapping twig. It was probably a friendly badger or a clumsy bear. Silly old bear, stepping on... Nah, it's fine. Oh, God. You hear the sound again, then 2 more times in rapid succession. Something's behind you, under the cover of the trees. Get out of here. Good idea. You run home as fast as you can, avoiding further trouble. Though you spend the rest of the day looking over your shoulder. Okay. Well, that happened. I like freaked out and just, no thank you, just roll on my rock, roll away. I want to have a conversation. Is that a good idea? Greed Blitz walks past your stoop. He stops, coughs, and tilts his head, proudly showing off his base Paul hat. It makes him look ridiculous. What's that? Some human sport involving large wooden bats. Baseball. Okay. Baseball. 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 Be polite and non-committal. Greed Blitz nods, tips his hat to you, and moves on. Okay. I should have gotten respect for that. Rocks. Rocks, rocks, rocks. Oh my god. Oh boy, Smart set up a human chess set. Oh, it's a game. You sit down to play. You don't know the rules, but a smart monster like you should be able to figure something out. I'm pretty sure my bravery is higher than my cleverness. Ask Smart how to play anyway. Points at the pieces. It must be a fighting game. Chess is technically a fighting game. Smart then thinks for a moment, and with finesse, pushes all of your pieces down and taps his head. Sounds like a victory. Oh my god. Smart picks the 16 short pieces, and you get the 16 ones with different shapes. He makes one of his short guys kick over your horsey. No, not my horsey. Kick the board over. Kick. I lost clever. You start by taking a running leap and kick the board over a roof and 2 trees. Smart waves his arms to indicate a foul. Hey! His pieces are all gone, but so are yours. It's a draw. It's a draw. Okay. I might have lost some cleverness there. Kicked it. I just wanted to see what would happen. Oh, jeez. Nash Nash. No, not Nash Nash. Nash Nash is picking on the tiny Blizz tree. She gets knocked down every time she gets up. Don't do that. Why does that have 3 uvulas and 3 tongues? Nash Nash asks you if you want to help. Why are you doing that? I feel like it. And look at those tears. Interesting. I'd rather fight you! Without even a thing, Splittree runs away, leaving you and Nash Nash to tussle in the street. Do you push the attack? No, she's safe. You turn and walk away. Nash Nash tackles you from behind and begins slashing your back with her claws. The 2 of you struggle until you're both hurt too badly to continue. Nash Nash says, "Good fight." Well, I guess I made 2 friends by doing that. Footprint. Jeez. Loud, drooly snapping sounds come from the square, where you see Puffrock single-clawedly taking on a rampaging pack of wolves. He grunts to you for help. Are these wolves a threat? Now. Help him scare them away. Making your ugliest faces, you and Puffrock terrify the pack, scattering the wolves into the forest. Yay? I wish I could gain more respect, but I can't. Outside your house, Nash Nash charges from a nearby bush and sends you tumbling. Challenge! She screams at the top of her voice. It's on. Wait for Nash Nash to make a mistake. There, Nash Nash swings and misses. Take your shot. You lunge forward and knock her out. The day is yours. You look around proudly, but nobody noticed your little scuffle. Crap. How about this? Blistry doubles... Blistry dumps a double armload of objects on the ground. I found these in the woods. Nash Nash grabs one, a piece of yellow metal, and licks it. Lick something. How bad can it be? Right. It's pretty bad. The muddy cog you just licked tastes like rust and mold. Not the delicious kind of mold either. The horrible sour kind. Haha. Honesty. Nah. I got 15 cleverness though. Oh no! Laugh at the... No, not my kindness! Okay, run, I guess. 1 day left. A monster trying to lift her. Squeak! Thud! Squeak! Thud! Squeak! Thud. You follow the odd sound until you find Gobclaws. She's dragging a dusty, broken wagon back home. Looks like hard work. What's in the wagon? The wagon's full of more wagon pieces. I might be able to put it back together. Can you help me? From her limp, you gather she has a busted leg at the moment. Okay. I'll help you. You flex your claws, still not fully healed from a recent fight. You could hurt yourself if you help her. I'm a helper. Yay, I got my kindness back. It's easier to move with both of you helping. Gobclaws thanks you, and the two of you enlist the Scapegoat to help even more. Fantastic. Okay. The goat is strong enough to give you a wagon ride once the wheels are on. And he does. Yay, wagon! 0 days. Adolescence is fleeting. You have grown beyond youth and have become an adult. Yes. You've been dragged from your bed by your friends and neighbors? Oh, what? What? They tell you it's time to grow up. You're taken into the woods. Do I know where this is going? Hopefully not. It's time to grow up, and then they pull you into the woods. What would you do then? The neighbors throw you into the center of a great circle of monsters, all older than you. They whisper to each other, then look at you, then whisper some more. Okay. The monsters murmur and mutter, spit and snarl. They're deciding what best defines you as a monster. Okay, I'll wait patiently. I'll be right here. After a while, the muttering stops, though the murmuring goes on for some time longer. Finally, the assembled monsters come to a decision. What is it? Forming a tighter circle, elders loom over you, while the smaller adults crouch low. Your surroundings grow shadowy and dark. Wait, what? This is the end of your adolescence. Your body becomes tougher, and other grown-up monsters will be more likely to listen when you speak. Sure. Okay, I'll be... Good for them. I got 5 out of 100. Very kind for the monster. So nice of them to think so. The crowd shoves 2 monsterlings into the circle, each with a broken arm. An older asks you to take care of them. Gently tend to their wounds. Yes! Respect +5. You croon and pet the monsterlings until they grow drowsy, then splint their damaged limbs in silence. They leave quietly, feeling much better. Everyone cheers. I got 10 respect now. You're an adult now. You'll grow stronger over time, but your personality is no longer as mutable as it was when you were young. Onward. Oh! Okay. 7 days of a politic. And then the last 7, I'm gonna go explore. But first I'm gonna politic. Because I am a talkative person. Why are there 2 running away? Haha. A small pack of elder monsters are huddled at the edge of Omen, watching the woods and discussing something in hushed tones. Elder Hamrag is saying, "This could simply be a rumor. We don't know they're out there for sure." What's going on? Hamrag says, "Some of the younger monsters have seen others in the whale mist. Monsters from no town we know of. Thin and cold without food or shelter." I suggest you be on guard. What? No! That much is obvious, Dunderhead. If we see the strangers, we should drive them off or kill them. Okay, I lost respect. Great. How about the second one? Maybe I have a second chance. The fast sloth is tearing roofs off hovels. Elders and larger adults charge at it, but it beats them back with its deceptively slow arms. I'ma try to fight it! The sloth hardly seems to move, but it slaps you with a set of claws as big as your entire body. When you wake, the sloth is gone. Whoa. Aw, I have more respect. Other monsters also recovering from the fight. Thank you for helping. So I'm just going... Today is the day of the Spinner 5000. The big spider race. Whew, I thought the update involved fidget spinners. Winners are regarded highly by all around town. Let's do this. I like how there's a choice. Let's not. But your spider hurt her leg this morning. What should you do? It's a noble race. With a tear in your spire, with a tear and a smile, you and your spider watch from the stands. The spider sucks the butter out of a piece of popcorn and gives you 4 tiny thumbs up at once. Next, she rubs her healing leg and says, "Next year's the year, if a bird doesn't eat me." Spiders can talk. The dog just came in. Lucy! Lucy, go! Lucy, out! Lucy! Lucy, go! Lucy, out! Lucy, go! Lucy, go! Lucy, go! It's the Scream Along Sing Along. Everyone's screaming! Loudest monster wins. Scream! You're totally going to break some windows and eardrums. But why are all these monsterlings here? Your singing has been known to hurt their little ears? Oh God. Using only stomach noise. Yes, I got 5 respect. You're hungry and brave. And hungry. You sing of this truth so well, all the other monsters are moved to tears. You didn't win any prizes, but none of the monsterlings are hurt. Yay! Mind you, it'd take more than that to actually damage even a monsterling. Jeez, don't look at me like that. Okay. Blistery comes to you, flapping her winglets and clenching her claws. Moopsy Moral is looking for me. I overslept. I missed the hairy hare hunt. What's so bad about that? I was on the list for the hunt, says Blistery, and those hairy hares are really fast. We have to collect enough of their feet every year so Omentown has good luck. She yells, "None! I was supposed to watch from above and show the other hunters where the hares were hiding. Bad luck for everyone then, except the hares. Blistery flutters her winglets again. Especially for me. Moosey's going to print a story about how I ruined everything for everyone. Don't okay that! Why do I need to okay that? Blistery comes to you, flapping her winglets and clenching your claws. This is the same scene! Okay. Blistery suddenly leaps to the top of a garbage can, spreads her winglets, and glides away. Weird. Just then, Moopsie Moral rolls into Portent Square, pen and pad grasped in her thin claws. Did you see Blistery come through here? I want to make sure everyone knows the truth. No comment. Moopsie bought it. Blistery's overjoyed. Good, I guess? Gobclaw shows off a human doll she found in the last hunt. A crowd of elders and other monsters gathers around you, chattering excitedly. Indubitably. Oh god. She asks you if you think it might be good to show the doll to some of the monsterlings. Let them see a human-shaped thing without actually seeing a real human, you know? Educational. Absolutely, because blah 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 blah. Blah blah. Huh? Oh, I get to choose what I say. Gobclaws can see that you're bringing some science here. She hangs on to your words, as does the rest of the crowd. They should know what a human looks like, so they don't freeze the first time they see a real one. Gobclaws nods. Good point. We want the young ones to avoid humans, but not to be so frightened they do anything foolish. I got respect. Gobclaws says, You're wiser than me. The rest of the monsters nod half-heartedly, but you could tell they appreciate your insight. Okay. One more politic. You look over your garden. Garden? Garden! Most hovels have gardens. Many monsters don't care, but some like to show off their herbs, spices, and flowers. How's it looking? There's so many rocks there. Even if you don't feel like planting things, it looks bad. These rocks ought to go. Boop-a-doop-boo. All this work is a lot harder than you expected. You're not a natural digger like Molefoot or Shovel. Shovel? Not all monsters pick good names. Just be glad you're not one of them. Okay. Do all the work yourself. You dig. Haha. It's hard, but you eventually get better at it. Dig. When you're done, the garden looks much better. All that digging turned over the earth, too. That's probably a good thing. Definitely catching my breath. 10 respect? Whoa! The spine doctor, out for a stroll, stops to compliment your work ethic. I'm not sure what an ethic is, but take it as a compliment. Explore the whale mist. Blood? Meat! As you explore the whale mist, you notice that the air smells faintly of gingerbread. There, ahead there's a flock of very fat birds pecking a trail of crumbs that winds through the trees. I'm gonna try the crumbs. They almost taste like a last resort. You're not starving, but if you were, they might taste better. Follow them! It leads along twisting paths you never knew existed. Deep in the forest, you come across a rickety human house which smells of baked goods. You hear human speech. 2 children are babbling nearby. I know, I'm stuttering too much. I'm nervous. I'm gonna look at them. I'm gonna examine them. The human children look tired and very thin, but their bellies bulge as though they've just eaten a huge meal. You're so weak that you don't fear for your life being so close. I'm gonna wait for the children. Smoke begins to pour from the windows of the house. The children flee deeper into the forest, laughing. As flames rise to engulf the whole house, you hear an adult human screaming inside. The monster set the house on fire. Great. You stalk the forest, hunting an elusive swift elk. Suddenly, it emerges from the underbrush, lowering its antlers and pawing at the ground. It's going to charge. Tear it apart. The elk charges and you duck under it, slashing a hole in its chest. But instead of a heart, you find nothing. The elk turns, catches you with its antlers, and flings you into a tree. The frick? The elk bounds away. It's unkillable. Ugh! Go home! Warn them! The others thank you for alerting them to this unusual prey. They spread out. Eventually, Jaggery finds the elk and devours it whole. He seems a little dizzy afterward. Well, great. How about the goat? A squirrel hops into a pool of sunlight, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, ready to bury nuts and make something of itself. You drop on it from a branch, grab it, and twist its head off. A young wolf suddenly leaps in front of you, snaps the squirrel out of your claws, and runs off, laughing and barking. Ha-ha! A second squirrel creeps up and pokes at the discorporated head of the first one. You grab the new squirrel and chew it on a little, thinking, 5 respect. Yay. You dangle the squirrel over your maw, waiting. The wolf tries to steal it, as planned. You slash her with your claws and she flees, having learned not to mess with you again. Well, good. Nah. You scoop a big fish from the forest stream. As you're about to bite into it, it says, Wait! Wait! I'm magic! I can grant you a wish. I'm going to dispute with the fish. All I wish is for something to eat, you snarl. The fish realizes what you mean as you bite into it. You spy a wolf pacing outside a small wooden cabin. From within the building, you hear the bleating of goat kids. Get him! He hears you and bolts. Go, get him! You give a good chase, but only manage to snag his tail away before you run out of steam. Crap. Bravery maxed. No, the tail. Oh god! No, the tail. A bit gristly. Still not a bad meal. Get away from those goat kids. I love baby goats. You and Gobclaws come across an ant and a grasshopper, both locked in mortal combat. Each is biting the other's back leg. Get involved. As you reach for the bugs, Gobclaws holds you back. Isn't there a legend about bugs and wheat? Maybe we should be careful. Oh yay, I got 5 respect, but I lost bravery. You hang back and watch the tiny fight. Gobclaws praises you for listening to her. I'm gonna be so respected. How about this one? A flock of geese are in the square. No honk. One can talk honk above the din. Honk. Oh god. Nash Nash screams. Last one to drive them away is the loser. And she's on that human scooter she found. Honk. Not you too? Sheesh. Honk. I'm gonna cough. I'm gonna cough. Alright, gear up. Plunky it on your head. You run toward the geese, growling and nipping. The geese swarm you. Uh-oh. You can think of 2 good options. I'll honk the geese. I got 5 respect. You honk so loudly the geese think you to be the boss goose and follow you to the nearest pond. Nash Nash accepts the loss and scoots off, surprisingly. You're growing old, my friend. Oh, great. Your body is very soft and you drip slime everywhere you go. It's getting hard to leave your hovel. Embrace your fate. Go see the spine doctor. The doctor tells you that your time is almost up. You'll soon reach the end of adulthood, and you will either ascend into elder status or dissolve into slime. What happens to monsters who dissolve? They die, technically. Monsters who ascend? Steer the fate. I want to be an elder. I'm preparing. A group of elders is waiting at the door of your hovel. They've seen your drippings. They know it's time for you to dissolve or ascend. Go. I'm by the spawning vat. All those little morsels have to see you. The elders of Omen surround you at the spawning vat. They've built a fire beneath a small cauldron. Your body's squishy and damp. Try. A masked elder comes forward. She says, it's time to decide. All the elders growl and snarl. Ooh. The masked elder claws herself. 3 drops of liquid spatter against the hot bottom of the empty cauldron. Thick vapor rises into the air. Was that blood or slime? You can't be sure. Depends on how much she respects you. The masked elder says, who's already decided the fate of this monster? A few of the elders approach the cauldron to add fluid to the collection. The liquid begins to bubble. The masked elder has placed 5 flat stones on the ground before you. She says, choose one. Chance will guide your claw. Look at the stones. Stained with old blood and polished by the touch of many a paw. You can't tell one stone from the others. Pick a stone that looks good. The other side of the stone is etched with a crude glyph. It shows 2 monsters fighting. The masked elder says, we will test your ferocity. Two large monsters seize you from behind. They growl and try to pull you apart. How much ferocity? It doesn't say high ferocity, but I do have ferocity. You struggle in the grasp of the 2 monsters, but they are implacable. Only when you have surrendered do they release you. I failed? A few monsters hoot and snarl, but most of them watch you in silence. As the fire dies down, the masked elder gestures to the remaining stones. The other side of the stone is etched with a crude glyph. It shows a monster facing down a human. The masked elder says, we will test your bravery. I'm good with bravery. Oh gosh, oh gosh. It requires bravery. It's hot, very hot, and your body begins to pull away on its own. You gather your will and remain in place. Your excess slime begins to dry out and crack, but as the fire dies down, you're still here! Several monsters howl their approval and step forward, adding more fluids to the iron cauldron. I'm looking into it. Oh god. You hold the cauldron which contains the portentous infusion. It's heavy. It's half blood and half slime. At least some of the elders support you. Crap! Crap! Drink! Then you drink the bubbling concoction, then belch and howl. I'm an elder. Oh my god. I'm now an elder. You're welcome in Snack, the oldest of monster towns. In this stage of life, if you play your cards right, you'll be able to affect both the way monsters view humans and vice versa. Use your powers of persuasion wisely. I want them both to like each other. The spine doctor looks up from her current patient. She's working a human knife free of a younger monster's ribs. Humans are dangerous. You get them talking about the merits of the jaguar hunt. The topic of humans and their knives is abandoned in favor of claws and animals well outside their native biomes, whatever biomes are. Will I stop them from hating humans more? Gritmitten shouts, might makes right. Puffrock replies, not always. We should talk more like the humans do. I agree with Puffrock. You make your argument open and honest discussion, but nobody seems to agree. Come on, you gotta believe. Turns into a big fight and nothing's accomplished. I suck at this. I suck at this. At least I'm not changing anything. At least monsters aren't hating things even more. Greedblitz, puffed up with multi-syllabic importance, addresses the other elders. My fellow monstrin, he begins, I propose we meet the humans halfway. No! I think we should learn from them and adopt human ways to become more civilized. I have cleverness. Yay! Yeah! You make a persuasive case. Under your tutelage, the other gathered elders learn much about organization governing, the human way. Jaggery drinks deep from a jar of cider. He belches and the air goes wavy. Jaggery raises one claw. Humans. Humans are stupid. Lazy, worthless, stupid. And I'll fight any monster who says otherwise. Disagree. Drawing your own experience with giving and helping other monsters, you select several excellent examples of human kindness. Yay! Ah! Their face changed. Jaggery himself is too tipsy to consider it, but everyone else is quite impressed. I'm doing good. Hang on. What does this face mean? Yeah. Not good, not bad. Alrighty. We'll take over an abandoned house in Carmen. Keep someone in there at all times and take extensive notes on everything they do. Interesting idea. Several other elders seem to like the idea very much. They argue about where to establish their spy house, though Carmen has many empty buildings. Which shall we use? have a bunch of cleverness, I'm pretty sure. The expedition sets out immediately. Hiding in the unused upper floor of the library, they observe humans reading and learning. In short order, several elders learn to read for the first time. They seem impressed with their unsuspecting human subjects. I think I'm making the monsters happy. With humans, anyway. Then I'm gonna make the humans happy. You're arguing with Elder Murg, who is much older than you, but a little slow on the uptake. She insists that humans don't farm chickens. They do. They really do. You go on about how plump and delicious the chickens become under human protection, and how many eggs they produce in the wooden nest boxes. Murg rolls her eyes, unimpressed. I had high bravery. You have no trouble getting onto a farm. You return with a chicken so fat it looks like a feathered balloon. Oh wow, they're actually really happy with humans now. Look at their face. Look at their face. Impressed, Murg accepts the chicken and takes a bite. Another elder says, maybe the humans do have some redeeming qualities. One more day to make the monsters like the humans. You and some other elders are conversing when Varrock walks up, proudly holding a toaster. Funny, you have a toaster just like that. Wait a minute. That dent! It's your toaster! Hey! Varrock crows, look what I found at the bus stop. We can take whatever we want from humans. Varrock screams back, finders keepers! The other elders concede this universal truth, and you have no greater truth to beat it. Varrock leaves whistling, and the others begin discussing a troop to steal more toasters from the humans. At least nothing changed. 7 days to make monsters like humans, the hugs. You're splashing through rain gutters when you spy a human on the steps below. She snuffles and sobs into a tissue. A crumpled letter lies beside her. Help the human. You slide down a gutter and squat beside the human. She squeaks, then holds very still when you don't attack her. Finally, she says, you want to know why I'm crying? My parents say I must marry Ernst, but I do not love him. I just wish he'd go away. She blinks away her tears and starts to laugh, then sees that you're serious. She takes your claw in her hand and you go inside, where two older humans interrupt their dinner to scream and jump away from you. The older humans calm themselves and listen to her for, you suppose, the first time. They agree to reconsider the wedding. Yes. The other human smiles and squeezes you, not trying to choke you, just to show how much she appreciates your help. Well, another hug. You're hiding in a shiny wood building. Two humans are holding hands in front of another human. He makes a lot of noise about a witness. The other two look around, disappointed at the empty room. You sneak into the yard outside, where another human is gardening. You make polite coughing noises until he puts the hose down to come look. He follows you towards the room with the other humans. He pauses and looks down at his filthy gardening clothes, then at the nice clean floor. Help! You reach up to pat the human on the back and make reassuring noises. He's hesitant, but then nods and kicks his boots off. His socked feet make no sound as he approaches the other humans to bear witness. As you leave, he winks at you. Yay! The extra human doffs his hat and stands patiently while the others talk and kiss. Everyone is very happy, and you made it happen. Oh, they tolerate humans, at least. I mean, they tolerate monsters. You see bolts of lightning hit a strange rod on a roof and investigate. From inside the house, you hear someone shout, "Live! Live!" followed by maniacal laughter. Frankenstein? What's going on? You listen at the window and hear a maniacal rant. This human is building a creature out of other humans. Dead humans. That sounds familiar. Stop the human. His plan's bad for the humans who live here, and it will make things hard on your fellow monsters, most likely. You set your mind to stopping him, but how? I have some cleverness, I could do it. Upon consideration, you decide to stop the flow of lightning at the source. As you snap the rod in two, the lights in the house go dark. From inside, the human lets out a wail. Time to go. Yay, they're happy. More humans smash down the door below and discuss the matter with the shouty one. They have pitchforks and torches. One nods to you. You did us a boon. I'm gonna make them love us so much. So much. You're investigating a stack of crates in an alley. You hear a shriek. Ah, screaming boxes. Wait, it's a small child. He runs in, followed by 3 slightly larger ones. The small one jumps behind the crates to hide, next to you. Like many stupid alpha animals, the bullies get quickly bored and leave. The child turns to go, but just before he does, he gives you a tentative hug. Shirt covered with slime, he leaves. They actually like each other. Maybe for my last day. An older human and many children sit in rows in a hot, echoing room. The older human drones on while the children look at everything but him. The windows, the clock, even their hiding spot. Even your hiding spot. The older human, he's telling them about lifology. You know about that, but judging from his expression, he doesn't seem to find it very interesting himself. I'll show him how to teach. You burst into the classroom and everybody stops to stare at you. For one precious moment, nobody does anything. I have more kindness than cleverness. You begin by telling them that one must know one's own heart to work with the hearts of others. The children listen as you go on about compassion and its use in healing. You explain how kindness is the only real virtue, the origin of all others, and by the time the class is over, you're hopeful that some of the children will go on to become doctors. You leave surrounded by thankful humans. I'm a politic with monsters again, because they're at 90%. The monsters are at 82. Gobclaws unrolls a big map showing the surrounding region. She points one pincer at a series of red circles. These are places where I've seen humans drop things. I think we should put garbage cans there. Why? Gobclaw says, so we can harvest the things they drop. Then we can study them and understand them better. Alrighty. You get things in order and help Gobclaws arrange the cans so they'll be easier to collect later. Yay, organization! You and Gobclaws sneak through the woods to the new designated human evidence collection locations, or DAGCLs, and place the extra cans. Yay, acronyms! Almost immediately, humans begin dropping trash into the cans, including many candy wrappers with bits of sweetness still inside. Yay, licking dirty candy wrappers! Gobclaws prepares a report based on the preliminary findings, and everyone agrees that she is quite clever, and so are you. Yes! Yes, they both love each other! Monsters are more dangerous to humans, so I'm just gonna politic with the monsters one more time. Elder Gobclaws rages at the other monsters. She crushes some stray lizards as she screams, "Admit it, humans are dangerous. Let us smash them to bits." They could also be allies. Failure! No! Failure. You surge from the dangers to the good points of humans, but Gobclaws interrupts you with a pinch and a snarl. Ha! Lies. You always tell lies. The other monsters mumble and nod. You wish you'd been a little more honest before today. They might have listened. Nothing changed. As you walk through Portent Square, you think on your past. Life hasn't always been easy, but you've built up your reputation. You're quite well respected. Yes, well respected indeed. Though humans have always feared and loathed humans in the past. Hang on, guys. Monsters have come to respect and like them. Well done. Yay! What is it? Humans! They're other humans. That's wonderful. We can talk to them. It's true. Hang on, guys. I'm just gonna skip to the end. Yay! So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. This took so long to make. But now, they are all friends. If you want more endings to this game, go ahead. Tell me what you want me to do differently so that I could get different endings. Thank you guys for watching, and whoever's still subscribed, wow, you guys are really persistent. Either that or you're one of the people I subscribed to that forgot about me. Anyway, bye!